At Northwest Nazarene University, we love our campus in Nampa, but we love exciting opportunities that send our students into the real world even more. In 2011, a group of 6 engineering students calling themselves Team SuperHydro had their experiments selected to take part in NASA's Microgravity University Seed Program, earning a spot to conduct their experiment on the famed Weightless Wonder aircraft. This year, they went back.
It's great being back. After going last year, it's full of surprises and you're kind of nervous about what's going on. This year, though, we're a lot more confident, we know what's going on, and lets us enjoy the experience a bit more, be able to focus on other things and see things we didn't see before. So we're really excited to be here and obviously to fly in the Vomit Comet again.
In preparation for their experiment, the team was partnered with Greg Pace, an engineer at Lockheed Martin and one of the very scientists working at NASA to develop future space mission technology.
I'm part of the Advanced Exploration Systems group at NASA, and we take trash and waste items and process them with the eventual goal of completely recycling all components of the waste. This experiment was very important because it takes one of the aspects of our job and will simplify it. It provides a new means of dealing with some of the product that we recover, in this case, water.
The NNU experiment seeks to take steps to streamline this process of water conservation on space missions and uses a new material that was introduced to Greg Pace and the other NASA engineers by the SuperHydro team.
For this experiment, we're using super hydrophobic material, which is developed by John Simpson at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. This super hydrophobic material is super water repellent, so water will just fall off it if you squirt it on it and just roll off and beat up. So our goal is to use the super hydrophobic material to eventually make a filter system so you can put it in dirty water and then boil it and all the clean vapor would go one side while the dirty water would go to the other side. And obviously you need filtration because in the International Space Station they all reuse their water. It's very expensive to take water up into space. It gets very heavy.
If implemented, the system proposed by the team will replace a much more complicated one currently installed in the space station.
They have this big mechanical system that costs a lot of energy to clean their water and stuff, and so what we're trying to do is make a non-mechanical way to recycle this water so they can reuse it over and over.
Team SuperHydro also toured the NASA Johnson Space Center facilities, home of mission control and central hub for the International Space Station. There they got to see the mock-up facility up close and sit in front of the very computers that flight directors have sat at over the years.
I am extremely excited to be able to fly again. So last year, I don't know if you guys know, but I vomited on the Vomit Comet. So I'm hoping that this year I might be able to go a little bit better.
Well, it was really amazing. And I'd like to show you 1 empty barf bag, 2 empty barf bags. Get rid of those now. Didn't need them at all. We actually had what they call a 0-kill flight, meaning nobody got sick. So we had a great flight. It was smooth, it was amazing.
Dorothy Ackerman was new to the team this year and experienced zero gravity for the first time.
It was super awesome and never really would have guessed what that would have been like. I heard them describe it. You're kind of floating around, but then actually getting to do it yourself is pretty cool. You just float all over the cabin, sometimes a little out of control, but there's people there to help you back.
The experiment was successful, and NNU's team SuperHydro was able to collect plenty of data for research, as well as take part in a completely unique experience that many students only dream of, especially as part of a recently expanded engineering program.
This experience is going to be great for the students that are here this year, both in practical experience that they're gaining right now and for anything they want to do in the future. Being on the reduced gravity team really says something about the high quality and the hard work they're willing to put in, and it speaks to potential employers about, this is the type of engineer or scientist or student that you would like to hire to be an employee for your corporation, for your engineering firm, for whatever.
It's possible that the research conducted by the NNU students will be used in the space station and on other space missions, an exciting prospect for the soon-to-be graduates.
It was amazing, just completely incredible. It's pretty much out of this world. Well, in my case, it's a twice-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's probably never going to happen again, and I just was so thrilled to be able to do it again. It's very exciting to realize, hey, I was a part of this beginning stages of this design and whatnot to build this new version of phase separation that separates different materials from each other in different states. Knowing that if this goes where it can, that's incredible, and it'll be a great thing to be a part of.
NNU's Department of Engineering is preparing a new team for next year, hoping to take to the skies over Houston, Texas once again. At NNU, we love helping our engineering students get amazing hands-on experience, and in turn, our engineering students love helping NASA send people to space.